Have you ever done everything you were told is right? Eating healthy, walking every morning, stretching every night, and yet your legs still feel tired, your knees still ache, and stairs that were once nothing more than a few steps suddenly feel like a mountain. Imagine this. Every morning you slice a few fruits, pour a glass of juice, and start your day feeling proud of your choices. Maybe you walk around the block, do light stretches, or even lift light weights. But by afternoon, your knees feel tight, your calves are sore, your legs feel heavy, like they are filled with sand. You think, well, maybe it is just aging. But what if I told you that is not always the case? This video is not about blaming age. It is about understanding what could be silently working against you. Something hiding in plain sight on your kitchen counter, in your fruit bowl, or on your breakfast plate. You see, for decades we were told that fruits are always healthy, natural, safe, and in many ways they are. But after age 60, your body changes. Your circulation slows down. Your joints are more sensitive. Your metabolism does not handle sugar the same way. And that is exactly where the problem starts. Most people over 60 continue eating fruit the same way they did at 30. But what no one tells you is that some fruits, yes, even the ones labeled healthy, can quietly weaken your legs, increase inflammation, cause joint pain, and make walking feel harder over time. That may sound extreme, but I'm not here to scare you. I am here to open your eyes. Because the truth is, 7 specific fruits have been linked to gradual leg fatigue, stiffness, swelling in the ankles, and worsening mobility in older adults. These fruits do not cause a dramatic reaction overnight. They sneak in day by day, affecting your blood sugar, irritating your joints, tightening your calves, until one day you find yourself needing help getting out of a chair. That is not weakness. That is warning. And it is one you deserve to hear now, not after it becomes too late to reverse. In this video, I will walk you through these 7 fruits one by one. You will see what they do inside your body. You will understand how their natural sugars and acids can behave differently after 60. You will learn why something so small, like a slice of watermelon or a handful of grapes, can change how your legs feel all day. And most importantly, you will find out what to eat instead. Because eating fruit is not bad. Choosing the right fruits for your body at your age is what matters. Now, before we begin, I have one simple request. If this story reminds you of something, maybe a fruit you eat often, or a pain in your legs you could never explain, scroll down and leave a short comment. Just one full sentence. Your words might help someone else recognize what they have been ignoring. And together, we can spread this message to more people who truly need it. Let's get started. Now, let us get into the heart of the matter, 7 fruits that might be in your kitchen right now. Fruits you were told are healthy. Fruits you may be eating daily without realizing they could be making your legs weaker, your knees stiffer, and your balance less stable. To make this easy to follow, I will group these 7 fruits into 3 simple categories based on how they affect your body. These groups will help you understand not just what the fruit is, but how it impacts your strength circulation and joint comfort. Let us start with the first and most dangerous group. Group 1. High in sugar and acids triggers silent inflammation and joint damage. These fruits do not just taste sweet or tangy. They are loaded with natural sugars and acids that may be harmless in youth, but harmful as you age. If you are over 60, these can slowly inflame your joints, weaken capillaries, and leave you feeling sore even after minimal walking. 1. Pineapple. Pineapple is juicy tropical and praised for its enzyme bromelain, which is often believed to reduce inflammation. But here is what many do not know. Bromelain can interact with blood thinners and other medications, making them either too strong or too weak. That alone is a risk for older adults on daily prescriptions. Even more concerning, pineapple is rich in both sugar and acid. That sugar causes rapid spikes in blood sugar, which damages tiny blood vessels, especially the ones that supply your feet, calves, and knees. Over time, those vessels become less efficient, starving your muscles of oxygen. The result: leg pain after short walks, swelling in the ankles, and general fatigue in the lower limbs. And the acid that can irritate already inflamed joints, especially if you deal with arthritis. If you ever noticed your legs feeling heavier or your knees more irritated after a few slices of pineapple, this might be why. 2. Mango. Mango is sweet smooth and often seen as a treat on hot days, but for seniors, it is more sugar bomb than refreshment. Mango contains a large amount of natural sugar, which the aging body no longer processes effectively. When your blood sugar spikes after eating mango, insulin floods your system, and inflammation follows. This can settle into the knees, hips, and ankles, where most older adults already feel discomfort. Over time, repeated spikes like this wear down your body's ability to regulate inflammation. That leads to more stiffness in the morning, a heavier feeling in the thighs, and greater fatigue even after routine movement. 3. Grapes. Grapes look innocent, small, colorful, and easy to snack on. But behind that soft skin is a large load of fructose, a type of sugar that gets processed directly by the liver. When your liver cannot handle all that fructose, it turns it into fat and uric acid. This matters because uric acid builds up in the joints, especially in the toes, knees, and ankles. That burning or stabbing pain in your big toe, the dull stiffness in your calves. It may not be age, it may be grapes. If you have ever felt your legs throb after sitting or had trouble flexing your foot, this sugar might be the cause. And remember, grapes are easy to overeat. A handful becomes 2. Before you know it, you have consumed the sugar equivalent of a soda. Group 2. Blood sugar spikers make you feel heavy, tired, and swollen. The second group of fruits causes quick and intense changes in your blood sugar. They might not taste overly sweet, but your body reacts to them almost like it reacts to candy. The result: short bursts of energy followed by long periods of weakness, heaviness, and even shortness of breath after basic activity. 4. Banana. Bananas are often marketed as the perfect snack for energy and muscle health. And they do have potassium, which is important, but they are also packed with fast-digesting carbohydrates and natural sugar. For seniors, That quick sugar absorption means a sudden rise in insulin, followed by water retention and fatigue. If you notice puffiness in your legs, tight shoes in the afternoon, or that dragging feeling when walking upstairs, bananas might be to blame. They are also a problem for anyone with heart conditions. Excess potassium and fluid retention can worsen swelling and place more strain on already sensitive joints. 5. Watermelon. Watermelon feels light and harmless. It is mostly water, right? That is what people think. But watermelon has one of the highest glycemic indexes of any fruit. That means it raises your blood sugar very quickly, like candy or soda would. This is especially dangerous for seniors because aging bodies do not manage blood sugar well. Every spike means more inflammation, more wear on your circulatory system, and less energy reaching your legs. That sleepy, achy feeling after lunch, that tightness in your calves by evening. If watermelon is part of your diet, especially in large portions, it may be silently causing those crashes in energy and movement. Group 3. Acids that creep into the joints and stay. These last two fruits might seem innocent. They are often thought of as light healthy and easy on the stomach. But for older adults, they contain acids that can irritate already sensitive joints and muscles, especially when consumed frequently. 6. Oranges are rich in vitamin C, which is great, but they also contain high amounts of citric acid and sugar. Together, these can trigger low-grade inflammation in older joints, especially if you already have stiffness, arthritis, or swelling. You might notice tightness in your knees. In the morning, a burning feeling after walking, or more swelling around your ankles on days you drink orange juice. It is not the vitamin C, it is the acid that sneaks into the bloodstream and causes irritation. 7. Green apple. Green apples are often seen as the healthier choice compared to red apples. Less sweet, more tart. But that tartness comes from malic acid, which can aggravate soft tissues, especially in older adults whose gut linings and joints are more sensitive. For some seniors, eating green apples causes thigh tension, hip stiffness, or a burning sensation in the knees. And because they are eaten raw, often alone as a snack, the effects can build quietly without being connected to the cause. In summary, these 7 fruits, pineapple, mango, grapes, banana, watermelon, orange, and green apple, each pose a unique risk to older adults. Whether through sugar spikes, acid irritation, or fluid retention, they can all play a role in weakening your legs and limiting your mobility. You may not notice the effects right away. That is what makes them dangerous. They act slowly, quietly, until one day walking feels harder than it should. Your strength feels like it is fading, and you cannot explain why. But now you know. And in the next section, I will show you which fruits you should eat, instead ones that fight inflammation, support circulation, and help your legs stay strong for years to come. Let us keep going. Now that we have looked at which fruits to be cautious with, let us shift the focus to something more encouraging. Fruits that actually support your legs, your joints, and your overall strength as you age. Because here is the truth. You do not need to stop eating fruit. You just need to choose fruits that are suited to your current stage of life. Fruits that reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and help your joints stay flexible and pain-free. Let us take a closer look at 5 fruits that work for your body, not against it. Each of these has been studied for its positive effects on aging muscles, blood vessels, and connective tissue. You can enjoy them regularly and feel the difference sometimes in just a few weeks. 1. Blueberries and blackberries. Tiny fruits. Big anti-inflammatory. Power. Blueberries and blackberries are packed with anthocyanins, which are natural compounds shown to fight inflammation and protect blood vessels. Unlike many sweet fruits, they are low on the glycemic index, which means they do not spike your blood sugar. According to a study published in the Journal of Gerontology, regular intake of blueberries in older adults was linked to improved muscle strength and faster walking speed. That is not surprising, because anthocyanins also protect the inner lining of blood vessels, keeping circulation strong, especially in the legs, where good blood flow is essential. If you struggle with leg heaviness, swelling around the ankles, or feel like your recovery after walking is slower than it used to be, berries can help restore that balance. Plus, they are easy to enjoy. Sprinkle a handful on oatmeal yogurt, or just eat them as a snack. 2. Avocado. The joint-soothing, muscle-nourishing fruit. Yes, avocado is technically a fruit, and for seniors, it is one of the most valuable ones out there. What makes avocado unique is its high content of healthy fats, especially monounsaturated fats, such as oleic acid. These fats have been shown to reduce inflammation in the joints. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who regularly included healthy fats in their diet had lower levels of C-reactive protein, a substance in the blood that rises when there is inflammation in the body. This protein is often elevated in people with arthritis and joint discomfort. Avocados also contain vitamin E, magnesium, and potassium, which support muscle function and help prevent cramps and joint stiffness. The healthy fats provide lubrication for joints, which can reduce grinding or popping sensations in the knees. Whether you spread it on whole grain toast or add a few slices to your salad, avocado can help you move with more ease and less discomfort. 3. Cherries. Nature's uric acid regulator. If you have ever experienced sharp pain in your toes or ankles, or have a history of gout, cherries might be your new best friend. Cherries, especially tart cherries, contain compounds that help reduce levels of uric acid in the blood. According to research from arthritis and rheumatology, cherry consumption was associated with a 35% lower risk of gout flare-ups. That is a big deal if you want to protect your joints long term. But cherries do more than just reduce uric acid. They also contain melatonin and antioxidants that support better sleep and recovery, which are essential for leg strength and balance. The key here is moderation. A small handful a few times a week is enough. Too many can still add sugar to your diet, so enjoy them wisely. 4. Papaya. Gentle enzymes. Smooth digestion. Reduced inflammation. Papaya is one of the most gut-friendly fruits available. It contains a digestive enzyme called papain, which helps break down proteins and reduces bloating. But that is not all it does. A study published in the International Journal of Food Sciences and Nutrition found that papaya enzymes can help lower oxidative stress and inflammation, especially in people over 60. That means less pressure on joints, better nutrient absorption, and a calmer, more resilient body overall. Papaya is also soft, easy to chew, and gentle on sensitive stomachs. If you have difficulty digesting tougher fruits or often feel heavy after meals, papaya can offer a refreshing alternative. And unlike some tropical fruits, it has a lower glycemic load, making it safer for blood sugar balance in older adults. 5. Pear, the unsung hero of gentle sweetness. Pear is often overlooked, but it is one of the best fruits for seniors. It is low in sugar compared to many fruits, and its fiber content helps slow the release of glucose into the bloodstream. This keeps insulin levels steady and reduces fatigue and heaviness in the legs after eating. Pears are also rich in flavonoids, which are natural anti-inflammatory agents. According to a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, flavonoid-rich foods like pears were linked to improved physical function and lower risk of frailty in adults over 65. What makes pears especially helpful is how easy they are to pair with protein or healthy fats such as a few slices with cheese or nut butter. This combination supports balanced energy and keeps your legs feeling strong and supported throughout the day. In summary, if you want to protect your legs, ease joint pain, and maintain your independence, these 5 fruits, blueberries, avocados, cherries, papaya, and pears, are a safe and smart way to start. You do not need to give up fruit. You just need to choose the ones that support your circulation, your muscles, and your joints as they are, and not how they used to be. Because aging is not about stopping what you enjoy. It is about choosing better so that you can keep doing what you love, walking freely, standing tall, and living with confidence in every step. Let us take a moment to step back and reflect. For many years, you were told that fruit is always good for you. You believed that eating more of it meant you were doing the right thing. And in many ways, that was true when you were younger, more active, and your body processed things differently. But here is what no one warned you about. After 60, everything changes. Your circulation slows. Your joints become more sensitive. Your blood sugar reacts more strongly. And your body no longer tolerates certain foods, even healthy ones, the way it used to. That includes fruit. Not all fruit is bad. But not all fruit is good for everyone either. Some fruits, especially those high in sugar or acid, can silently work against your legs, your knees, and your ability to move freely. Think about it. If your legs have been feeling heavier lately, if your knees are aching more after a short walk, or if getting out of a chair feels like a task instead of a reflex, maybe it is not just age. Maybe it is what is on your plate. You might not notice it right away. That is the tricky part. The damage is slow, quiet, and builds over time until one day you realize your strength is not what it used to be, and you cannot figure out why. But now, you know better. You have learned about the 7 fruits that may cause inflammation, blood sugar swings, and silent damage to your leg muscles and joints. You have seen how fruits like pineapple, grapes, and bananas, although healthy in some ways, can become harmful when your body changes with age. You have also discovered the better choices. Fruits like blueberries, cherries, avocados, papaya, and pears Fruits that work with your body, not against it. These are the ones that help reduce swelling, protect your circulation, and support joint health. This is not about fear. It is about awareness. Because the truth is simple. Your legs are your freedom. They are what let you walk, drive, shop, visit your family, and care for yourself. Once your legs begin to lose strength, everything else becomes harder. And it often starts with small things like what you eat for breakfast. So, here is the message I want to leave you with today. Your legs carry your independence. If you want to keep walking, living freely, and staying strong, then do not let the wrong fruits undo all the good choices you are making. Start looking at your fruit bowl with new eyes. Start choosing based on what your body needs now, not what used to work decades ago. And if this video helped open your eyes, I have a few things I would love for you to do. First, scroll down and leave a comment. Let us know. Have you been eating any of these harmful fruits regularly? Just type yes if you have or no if you have not. You are not alone, and your answer might help someone else pay attention. Second, think of someone in your life who might need this message. A parent, a neighbor, a friend who always complains about sore knees or tired legs. Share this video with them. It could be the small change that makes a big difference in their health. And finally, if you found this video helpful, subscribe to this channel. Every week, we share honest, clear, and practical advice made especially for older adults, covering health habits, nutrition, and more. Click the button and turn on notifications so you never miss a tip that could change your life for the better. Remember this: you are not too old to get stronger. You are not too old to feel better. And it is never too late to make smarter choices, starting with something as simple as the fruit on your plate. Stay aware, stay strong, and take good care of those legs because they carry your future.